I can only talk from my experience and my family's experience about what it means to rise from poverty. My dad was one of 8 children that grew up in West Virginia. They didn't have much at all. My papa worked 3 jobs, 10 cents an hour to pick corn, milked cows, and went door to door selling awnings. Finally got on in a plant, the Monsanto plant. My dad worked at Kroger's through high school and through college, and he went to West Virginia University, but he couldn't continue because he didn't have the money, so he went to West Virginia State. And then my uncle told him that if he went to college and graduated, that he could actually become an officer in the United States Air Force and that he might be able to make $12,000 a year. And he was excited about that. So he went to officers candidate school. And he served in 2 wars, and my dad is my hero. My wife was the second person in her family to ever go to college. Her aunt went to college, but her mom and dad didn't. Her dad has a high school diploma, and her mom has an 8th grade education and just recently went back and finished her GED. All her mom and dad did was work hard, pay off their house, start a business, and put my wife and their kids through college debt-free. And it wasn't because they came from money. It wasn't because they came from means. It's because they worked hard and they lived beneath their means and saved money. And that was an example that was put before us. And so when my wife and I first got married, we lived on the envelope system. We paid for everything by cash. We borrowed some money to put on a down payment on a house. I went back to school to get a master's degree, and because we didn't want to go into debt, we took a job at a college where we could live in an apartment, and we saved our money, got the degree debt-free, and then moved to Centerville, Ohio, where we have 4 children. Rising from poverty, it's not rocket science. It's live beneath your means, save, and stay together. When husbands and wives stay together, that's better for them financially. And so we work very hard at our marriage. Marriage is not easy work, but we love each other and we're committed to each other. Those 3 things, living beneath your means, saving, and staying together, that's a good thing. It's a good recipe for financial success. But the living beneath your means and saving, that's something that the government should begin doing. Again, not rocket science, just common sense.